You need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family, like I did.
Well, you didn't shake them off too well if one of them's trying to kill you.
Don't answer it.
Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah.
Fine.
Who's next?
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
I'm okay, thanks, Nan. How are you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same as usual. How's work, love? Met anyone recently? When am I seeing you next?
Question 1.
We'll finish our chat later, love.
I was recently interviewed by fashion icon Janny O for her YouTube channel. In that interview, I bravely revealed my biggest fear. What is it?
Crikey. Well, she used to hate spiders, didn't she? Or was that you? Actually, and now I think of it, that might have been Bradley. Which one of you was petrified of geese?
Lottie is definitely scared of spiders, but she's kind of had this weird fear for a while about going bald.
What a silly girl.
Although I don't know if she'd admit that in the interview. Or in this quiz.
I wish she was more like you, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's her problem.
All right, let's try boldness. Maybe she's being honest.
Okay, love, if that's what you think.
Okay, just need to wait for everyone to submit an on. Oh my god, Abby! Do you think that's funny?
No?
I don't think she can hear you.
Can't believe you said that.
Shit, which button lets me speak to her? Lottie, I'm so sorry. I thought...
Block out the haters, block out the doubters, block out the negative vibes. Okay. Question 2. This is another one from my interview with Janny O. She asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be a bit easy for some of you, but I guess I'll know who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Oh dear. Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Nan, can I ask you something?
Of course, love.
So the answer is being interviewed by Janny O. What else could I say? She is an icon.
What happened at the meeting the other night?
You know what it's like, love. This family love to bicker.
Did you notice anything different?
Well, I've never seen your Auntie June drink so much. And that's saying something. She seemed far more anxious about the meeting than she normally is. I don't know what she was expecting. I mean, your mother was planning to tell Marcus that she wanted to buy him out. But before everything started, June said to me that it was going to be the end of the road for Marcus. She can't have thought he'd give up his share in the family business that easily.
Okay, I still don't have question 3 yet, so just like, I don't know, chill, I'll let you know.
Was the meeting mostly arguments, like usual?
It was a bit of a disaster, to be truthful. Your Auntie June knocked one of her huge candles right into Marcus's lap. Awful smell it was. Don't know why anyone would want that in their home. She must have to light another candle to get rid of the stench. Toby threw his drink over Marcus to put the flames out, but it didn't work. So your mother had to throw another drink over him. Thankfully that worked. But then Marcus said he burned his hand. Fair play to Lottie. She was the quickest to react. She got a cold cloth and put it on the wound, and Bradley got some painkillers for Marcus. Don't know what we'd have done without those kids.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, question 3. I recently modeled in the publicity campaign for which product?
Gosh, any ideas, love?
Yeah, I think it's this makeup brand. Well, sort of. She's been spamming her followers with emails about it. I signed up to a mailing list as a favour.
Regretting it now, I bet.
Little bit, yeah.
Lottie keeps trying to make me get an email, but I'm not falling for it. This bald bloke on BBC One keeps going on about how the internet is essentially a giant scam. What was the question? Something about makeup?
There's something...
Are you all right, love?
The answer is Dark Genie virtual eyeshadow. Trust me, it's the future. I can wear whatever I want and I never have to wash my face. And everyone on my mailing list is entitled to 10% off their first purchase. But the offer ends this month, so hurry quick.
What were you saying, love?
Sorry, Nan, do you remember anything else about the meeting? Anything strange?
Strange? No. Just the usual fuss about nothing. Couple of temper tantrums. That's it. Honestly, love, I wish I'd followed your lead and not even bothered with it.
Question 4, guys. So, which famous musician recently DM'd me for a hookup?
What's a hookup?
I really don't want to say.
Sex thing, is it?
I'm not sure if this is a clue, but he was staying at the Hilton and he asked me to meet him in his car. Apparently that's like his thing.
Lottie, do you think this is at all appropriate for a family occasion? You think your Nan wants to hear this?
I don't mind. She's only young. Let her have her fun.
This kind of behaviour is unbecoming to our family, Lottie. No one's saying you're not entitled to a sex life, but you shouldn't be shouting about it.
Your mother's just jealous, Lottie, because her sex life's about as active as the surface of the moon.
And you're just batting them away, aren't you, June? You've probably dried up down there.
Girls, you're embarrassing yourselves now.
Honestly, I don't care. Someone else can have a go. At least I tried.
If that's over, I'm going for a wee. Ta-ra, love.
Bye, Nan.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun.
Your grandma sure loves to talk, but it wasn't.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys. So
Hey, Bradley, how are you? Who's that on your t-shirt?
La, la.
Shall I go with Beethoven then? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I know Beethoven died in a thunderstorm and you can still visit his grave, so,
Well, I'll just go for him then.
Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel worse, you know?
Did you mean Mum played this at the meeting?
I think so.
Abby, what are you doing?
That. It's not the kind of phone that takes photos. Maybe someone gave it to her.
Did you see anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La, 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 la.
Oh, I can never remember the...
okay, listen up, guys.
As if you never speak to me, ever again.
Oh, thank goodness. I've got a clever one on my team.
You're the clever one, Nan.
Don't be daft.
Okay, everyone concentrating, yeah? It's a little bit different to your typical quiz round.
Did he say 8 miles? Well, why don't they just catch the bus? The school must run one.
I've got no idea what he's doing. Sounds like he's going into a bit of a lecture.
He loves a sermon, our Toby.
Now, this little boy's feet are bleeding, swollen to the
But I can't hear a word he's saying.
Yep, I muted him.
You'll have to teach me how to do that. I think it could come in very handy.
I'm sorry that I haven't been round to see you in a while.
Oh, don't worry, love. I get updates off your mother. Well, when she can be bothered to check up on you. I was hoping I might see you at the meeting, but I think you made the right choice keeping away.
Sounds like I did.
Awful it was, love. I don't know how much you've already heard, but there was trouble all over the shop. Even Toby, Mr. Peace and Love, he lost it. I was getting myself a drink in the kitchen, and he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle Marcus, saying something about how he'd left him no choice.
What does that mean?
He wouldn't tell me. Do you think we should switch him back on before he notices?
Probably.
And after all that, he's taken, kidnapped by a militia. Can you even comprehend?
What a load of nonsense.
Abby, Nan, are you concentrating? I haven't had a single response from you yet.
What do I say, love? Shall I just do a thumbs up? Will that help?
We're just discussing the kidnapped boy.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Nan was saying that it's an incredibly sad situation, but there are so many factors at play, you know, political instability and extreme poverty.
Wait, Nan said that?
Yes?
Nan
Yeah,
said that?
she did. I mean, maybe not in those exact words.
Do you think this is funny, Abby? Huh? Is that what everyone else thinks too, huh? You all think that this is a joke?
What do the others say, love?
Probably yes.
You know, I should have known that an exercise like this would be a waste of time on this family. No emotional intelligence at all. You should all be ashamed.
Will someone else do their round so Toby will shut up?
No, that's not fair. I want to do a round.
No.
But it's my...
Oh, well, that's a shame. Speak again, love.
Nan, wait a second. I need to tell you something.
I knew there was something wrong. What on earth is it?
Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Bad? Well, what do you mean?
Someone's hurt him. Someone's...
Oh, Abby,
Tried to-
love, he's not going on about that again, is he?
About what?
That bloke he said was threatening him.
What?
Well, it was a few years ago now. Marcus had a bit of trouble with an old business partner. Marcus thought he was trying to kill him.
What?
Got in a right state over it. Said the bloke was threatening him, sending him violent emails. Well, because the emails were anonymous, so any bloody one could have been sending them. Apparently, he didn't leave his house for months. He was absolutely convinced someone was trying to kill him. Well, nothing happened, of course. If you ask me, he made the whole thing up. He has got a very active imagination, after all. I can't believe he never told you. You're very close,
Yeah?
aren't you?
Yeah.
I wonder why he kept it from you. Abby,
No, I'm fine, honestly. Thank you for telling me.
you going to be all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, then. See you for the next round.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Oh, hello, love.
Hi.
Heaven help us with your Auntie June doing a round.
Question 1. Who stole my car when he was 14? And
Test or something. Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
Nan, I need you to tell me everything you remember about the meeting.
Oh, love, it was a load of fuss about nothing.
I really need to know what happened.
so,
Hush now, we're missing the quiz.
the carjacker was Bradley. My son stole my car, and
I tried my best, but
Nan, do you think Auntie June could ever hurt someone? I mean, seriously hurt someone? Nan, please, if there's something that you're not telling me, if you saw something at the meeting...
I didn't see anything at the meeting, but
But what?
I'm just thinking about your Auntie June. Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university?
No?
One day she came home early and overheard the girls she was living with making fun of her in the kitchen. That same night, June offered to cook them all a meal. She cut up tiny bits of raw chicken and mix them in. Well, she gave them all such bad food poisoning that one girl nearly died. When they told June she could have killed someone, all she said was, yes, that was the point. Thankfully, the girls never pressed charges, and the university threw June out, but as far as they were concerned, that was the matter resolved. I know she's my daughter, but it frightens me sometimes what that girl could be capable of.
Well, this is taking ages. So the answer I was looking for is... Hang on, what was the question?
Abby, I need you. Abby, just choose. Please.
Dimethylmercury.
Okay, kiddo.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Auntie June.
Unless you're going to tell me, I can carry on with my round. I don't want to know. What am I doing in here?
I know it was you. You killed Uncle Marcus. You poisoned him at the meeting. Oh, God.
Oh. Oh, well, that's been coming, I must say.
Was that the guilt?
What?
Did the guilt make you do that?
No, it was the wine. What have I got to feel guilty about?
I just told you before you threw up. You killed Uncle Marcus. You poisoned him at the meeting, and I'm not going to let you get away with it.
Oh, my God. Marcus is dead. Well, I can't say I'm going to miss him.
You killed him.
Oh, fucking hell, Abigail. What do you think I am? I mean, look at me. I'm a mess. I can barely keep track of what day it is, let alone plan an intricate poisoning. Christ, especially at the meeting. God, I was off my face. Look, I'm not surprised someone's had a go at the old prick, but it wasn't me. I'm sorry. I know you'd love to ruin me like this.
What?
Oh, you hate me. I terrify you. I'm the product of what this family can do to you, how it can destroy you. But you know what? It's exactly why I hate you. You've still got a chance. You're young, you're smart. You can still get out now before it destroys you. But you won't, will you? Because you're just like me. You're too much of a coward.
I don't know what to say. Auntie June? Are you asleep? Oh my God. This is the worst night of my life.
Don't answer it.
Okay, everyone pick your team.
Fine.
Who's next?
It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it? Is it trendy to eat a hedge now?
Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family. Just pick an answer. Shit, no one in real life does maths without a calculator.
Is it?
Your mom's pretty.
Quiz again. So I'm counting on you. Liz, you say.
Everything okay, Toby?
Oh, yeah, there's just an old man on the road who looks in pretty desperate shape. I'll tell the driver to give him a bottle of water. Ooh. 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 Oh, I dread to think what would happen to these poor people if I wasn't out here risking my life to help them. You know?
We should stop the quiz. You should go and help him.
I don't need to,
Mum, sorry, can we just pause the quiz for a second? Toby needs to go and help
No,
someone.
Abby, it's okay. It doesn't take 3 people to
What's
hand the
going
guy a
on?
bottle of water.
There's a man in the road.
Auntie Felicity, it's all taken care of. The driver's gonna... Okay, listen.
As if you never speak to me. Ever. Is that empathy? I think so.
Sorry, Toby, this is just supposed to be a bit of fun for Mum's quiz. Do we really need to think about this admittedly very important and very sad stuff?
Snatch us away. How will our poor little fishing village cope?
Wow. Mum, that was amazing.
Yeah, I've never been much of a one for improvisation, but maybe I underestimate myself. We must protect the children.
Nailed it.
Auntie Felicity,
Yes.
that's actually really reductive, yeah? It's even pretty offensive, you know? I'm sorry.
Just ask a question, Toby, an actual question, a normal, proper question.
Mum, if it was up to me, I'd give you 10 points. No, 1,000,000 points.
Get your nose out of my arse, Abby. You know I can't abide false praise.
So let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to...
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Hi, Mum.
Don't answer it.
Okay, everyone pick your team.
Fine.
It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it?
Yeah.
Recycled. You're literally wearing someone else's rubbish.
So green people, loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people. Just pick it. No one in real life does maths without a calc.
I think it's 20.
Fine.
The answer is a record 12 wins. I mean, my coach said it was the best he's ever seen.
Your mom.
Gird her loins, whatever that means.
Yeah.
I think she was probably just trying to drown out the sound of.
Well, nice one, babe.
Thanks, babe. Oh my god, you missed a mad one the other night.
Did I?
Yeah. Like, so much random stuff happened. I was speaking to Auntie June, and she said she had this, like, big, horrible spelling candle made especially for the meeting, and she called it something weird too, like, closure.
That is weird.
I know, like, if you're gonna have something specially made for the meeting, at least make it something we can all enjoy. Like, what's wrong with pizza?
Okay, I know what I'm doing for my next piece. La da 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 la 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 la.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Liszt, Hungry Rhapsody number 2.
Is it?
A Hungarian Rhapsody number 2, yeah, that's it.
Wow. Okay. Thanks.
And that answer was clearly the charming Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 by the original rock star, Franz Liszt.
I knew it.
Now give me a moment while I think about my next piece.
Abby, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Don't apologise to me, babe. Apologise to your skin.
Oh, yeah, will do. Thanks. So, do you remember anything else about Auntie June, at the meeting?
Same old pisshead.
Right.
She really hates Uncle Marcus though. Everything he said seemed to make her blood boil. That hatred goes way back to like when they were kids. Like seriously, every time Marcus said something, Auntie June would get up and start pacing the room to try and chill out.
Right, I'm starting my next piece now, whether you're ready or not. Deedle-deedle-dee, deedle-deedle-dee, deedle-deedle, la 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 la.
Oh my god! Did you do that?
No, I think she's pressed something.
Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm putting this on.
Who did this?
Uh-oh.
Speak up!
Mom, I think you put a filter on accidentally.
Answers. Now.
I can't even remember what she did.
Oh wait, 2 seconds. Mozart, Rondo alla Turca.
How do you know all of these?
That was Mozart's Rondo alla Turca. I need a moment to consider my next piece.
It's really great, Lottie. I had no idea that you knew so much about classical music.
Oh yeah, I love it, hon. Love it. That last one used to be my ringtone when I was a kid. I just like listened to it over and over and over.
What are you talking about?
I've got an app on my phone, babe. It's recognizing all the songs for us. No one uses their brains anymore.
Obviously.
Well, let's not waste any more time. Oh, Christ, I think I've strained something. Oh, none of this is worth me doing any serious damage to my voice, not even a mild twinge. Someone else can do their round now.
Oh my god, that was actually so much fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of gutted I missed the meeting now. Seemed like it was pretty entertaining.
It wasn't all that.
What happened?
Bradley being Bradley, as usual. He's like a weird little kid who's like always trying to gross you out. Except this time he was like pissed off with me over nothing.
What was he mad about?
Has he ever shown you his collection?
No, but he has offered.
Oh my god, don't do it. I asked him about it like once and now he's obsessed with updating me every single time he gets a new piece of whatever you call it, murderabilia.
What stuff did he show you?
Dead mouse in a jar, a knife someone used to slit their throat, and like this thing he said was a shrunken head. Ugh. Anyways, he was pissed off because he thought he lost something. I don't know what, but he was like really freaking out and he was scared I'd taken it.
Wonder what he'd lost.
He's like really excited to show me these 2 poisons. He said they were extremely deadly and like super illegal.
Poisons?
Yeah, he must have been like freaking out he'd get caught.
Lottie, do you remember the name of these poisons?
God, no. Actually, I think he sent me an email about it.
What?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't impressed enough, so he had to like prove to me how deadly they were. I never even read it.
Please tell me that you still have that email.
Who deletes emails, babe? They're like made of air.
Lottie, can you send me that email, please? Babe.
Oh, I really need to set Bradley to spam. Here you go.
Holy shit.
Oh god, I just remember the half-decomposed sheep skull he showed me. Not.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? Uncomfortable silence. My favourite.
Okay, listen up, guys.
As if you never speak to me, ever again. Is that empathy?
You're going to be awesome at this, Mum. You're an amazing actor. Oh my God, Mum. That's so moving.
No, I've always been able to cry on demand. Your nan fell for it every time. Drove your Aunt June nuts because it was how I always made sure she got into trouble for things she didn't do. But they're always there. The tears. Don't know why. Just below the surface.
Wow, Auntie Felicity,
Yes.
that's actually really patronising. These people are far braver, have far more resilience than you could ever imagine. They would never give up. They would face any danger for their families, for their way of life, yeah? Let's mix things up and bring this a little closer to home.
No. This is supposed to be a quiz, not a fucking TED Talk.
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
Bradley, we need to talk.
About what?
Question 1. Which one of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars since then.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah, she'll never forgive you. You can answer it or what?
Fine.
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you take like a millionth of a second to think about it.
Abby, what are you talking about?
You know.
No, what?
I know you know.
So the answer to that particularly tricky brain teaser is, of course, Bradley, my son. He's such a joy to be around.
I'll start you off, shall I? Begins with a P.
They were just for my collection. I would never use them, okay? I have no idea where they went.
Where what went?
My poisons.
Jesus Christ, it was you. You did it.
Did what? All I know is someone took my poisons.
Who did you give them to?
No one.
Who knew about them? Tell me!
Okay, Toby knows where my stuff is, and I showed the poisons to Lottie, like, once. And...
Who else?
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Well, I'll decide that, so just tell me, okay?
I like to get up early for walks. Sometimes. Really early, like before the sun comes up, when no one's around. But on the morning of the meeting, when I got back, I saw Nan was just like in my room, just like standing there. And she looked really, really flustered when she saw me. But she was only in there to talk about Mum's drinking.
Nan.
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote, now I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens. Just choose. Please.
Hello.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet, June. Are you okay, love?
You're gonna have to speak up, Abs. There's some pretty heavy rain here.
Is she frozen?
No, if you look closely at her throat there, you can see she's still...
Toby.
Sorry, Abs. You talking to me?
You killed Uncle Marcus.
I grilled a cow carcass. What? When? Abs? No, you know my thoughts on barbecues. I mean, all that smoke.
You killed Uncle Marcus.
What?
Flick, sort your daughter out!
Abby. No, it's true. Toby poisoned him at the meeting. Just tell them the truth, Toby.
No, I didn't.
Toby, I know you're lying. So just tell them the truth.
All right, you want the truth? Fine, fine. I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked. And I'm even more fucked now if the only person who could help me is dead.
What?
How could I poison Uncle Marcus at the meeting when I couldn't even get near to him? I needed his help. I've lost every penny of this school's fund in a fucking hole in the ground.
What are you talking about?
I put the money into a diamond mine. I was told I would make millions for the charity, obviously. But then Amnesty fucking International exposed the mine as using slave labor, which I knew nothing about, by the way. I lost every penny.
But with Uncle Marcus dead, his share of the company will go to the
But
family.
I don't have time for that. I can't wait a couple of months for a will to be sorted out. The auditor's deadline was yesterday. I needed the money yesterday. Marcus was my last chance.
Wait, so you didn't do it?
No! I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And the only reason I did this stupid fucking quiz is to say goodbye because I meant to have an accident and disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I mean, you know, I could have an accident because, you know, because of the jungle roads, the
You're listening to Relaxing Sounds of Africa.
Ah,
Volume 3.
fucking hell!
Toby! Toby!
Wait, I know that place. That's not Africa. That's Muswell Hill. He never even left London, that lying little bastard.
Abigail, what have you done?
Don't answer it.
Okay, everyone pick your team, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Fine.
Who's next?
Massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Well, a vibe is like a sort of a feeling.
Don't patronise me.
Sorry, I thought
Just
that.
ask the question.
My first track is called That.
You need. Don't answer it.
Okay, everyone pick your.
Fine.
Massage chair. Or a sex.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what it means. I think Lottie just thought that it sounded good.
Yes, well, I don't want to debate it with you. Just answer the quiz.
Okay.
So, my first track is called Vibin' It. There must be a lot of fans here because nobody got it wrong.
Yes, nothing to do with the fact she's been torturing us with it for months.
Question 2. This one's gonna be a bit more tricky, but I'm sure you all know it. So, I recently designed a magazine shoot around my favorite book. What is it?
Does Lottie read? Can Lottie read? She can't have got much further than The Very Hungry Caterpillar. That's probably too advanced. Did she ever master the alphabet, or did she get arrested at I? That would explain a lot.
I think it might be The Hunger Games, or at least that's the only book that I know Lottie's definitely read. She was going to read the rest of them, but then the films came out, so yeah, she just.
Bored now.
Okay. Hunger Games.
The answer is The Hunger Games. Ugh, seriously, that book is so good. Like, once you've read The Hunger Games, why read anything else? I haven't. Let me just think about question 3.
I wish you had been at the meeting, just to see the look on your face.
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't your precious Uncle Marcus tell you?
What?
He burnt his hand. Poor lamb. Well, I burnt his hand. Accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Well, I had a little stumble and I knocked one of my candles, which landed on Marcus, and straight away his jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that, so it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money that man makes, he will never not be a cheapskate Titus. Anyway, Toby claims he was just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink right in Marcus's face, nowhere near the flames. So then your mother threw her drink on him as well, which did put out the fire, which is kind of a shame. But Marcus started wailing like a girl about his hand. He was in agony. So Lottie ran in with a wet rag and started rubbing it all over his burns. It was hilarious. So then your Nana got involved and started bandaging his hand, and then Bradley came in with some painkillers, and the fun was sort of over really then, which was sort of sad. But, you know, if it had been just me, I'd have left him to it. But he did look like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards and forwards again. Very entertaining.
Question 3. According to a recent poll from my fans, what is my greatest strength?
Oh, right. Now, so this is the bit when she starts bragging about her singing voice, isn't it?
Actually, I think Lottie might think greatest strength means something else.
Like what?
I think she means her eyebrows.
I mean, why are we even playing along with this? These aren't questions. She's just manipulating us into giving her praise and compliments. It is pathetic.
I do honestly think she'll say her eyebrows.
The answer is obviously my eyebrows.
Good Lord, she's worse than I thought.
I was really surprised when my fans said that. You know, I was like, what about my legs or like my teeth or my eyes? And they were like, oh yeah, we love them all too, but like it's really hard to pick a favorite. And I was like, yeah, there.
Sweet succulent hell is she talking about?
Okay, so question 4. How many times has Dad taken me to Dubai?
Oh, Christ. That waste of space. Honestly, you should have seen him run for the hills the second Lottie was born. Couldn't see him for dust. Now it's one holiday a year and he thinks he's best daddy in the world. Still, I suppose most affair babies are just forgotten about, aren't they? So I should give him a tiny bit of credit for that. But you're bloody glad he's not your dad, aren't you?
I guess so.
Oh, come along, Abigail. It is very sad that your daddy died, but it's been years now. But I just had to get over it when my daddy died. No moping about for me. And do you know the answer to this or not?
I can work it out.
Can you now?
Yeah, Lottie went to Dubai for the first time for her 6th birthday. I remember it because she was really scared, so I made her this Lucky Charm necklace to wear on the plane.
Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol Vorderman, are you? So just put the answer in.
Fine. Yeah, I'll go with 30.
The answer is 14 times.
Oh, you are terrible at maths, Abigail.
But you were the one that said...
I said I didn't want to lose this quiz.
It's going to be 15 in a couple of months. Oh, can't wait. I've got some guest appearances booked while I'm out there and some super fun tie-ins with like really great brands.
For God's sake, Lottie, are you seriously expecting us to just sit here and listen to you brag about your dismally self-absorbed and terminally shallow life, or are you going to ask us some proper questions?
You know what? Like, fuck you. Someone else can do a round now.
It's a miracle.
Well, at least we got a few points that round.
I don't know why I even do these things. I mean, I don't care about winning, although I do quite like beating people. Still, a few more of these, and it'll all be wiped from my memory like tears in the rain. What's that from? Is it from a film? Oh, Christ, it's not one of Lottie's lyrics, is it? God, better forget that. It is better to forget things. Just makes life easier.
Are you okay?
You do know there's something wrong with your sister, don't you?
What, just in general?
No, I'm just
or-
saying she's behaving very oddly at the meeting. You know, all night, checking her phone, up and down to the window. I don't know what she was looking for or who, but all night, just up and down, up and down. A bit like your mother's skirt when she was a teenager. I mean, normally I wouldn't have noticed or cared, but they were my windows she was breathing all over. And it did take Bradley a very long time to clean them.
Is there anything else you remember about the meeting? Anything at all?
No.
I am never teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Speak.
Yeah, signal's not. Quiz again, so I'm counting on you. Eh, les yeux sur la route. Les yeux sur la route.
Well, I'm going.
The music of life, the music of the earth, the music of.
Shall we go with Mozart then?
All sink in. Think about the whole world, yeah? Not
You're so right.
for the insights of others, yeah?
Yeah, thanks. Okay, well, I'm pretty certain it's Beethoven.
Cool. Okay, listen.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Just like his father. Complete, utter embarrassment.
I think it might be Decrease.
Do you?
The answer is increase, obviously. Things are only gonna get worse unless we act now.
You're going to lose me this quiz, aren't you, Abigail?
Okay, question 2. To the nearest million, how far back in the Earth's history do we have to go to find global temperatures like the ones we have today?
I mean, who bloody well knows that?
I'll give you a clue. The answer's pretty shocking, guys, okay?
Just put something down, Abigail. You're never going to know this, are you?
Okay, I'll try 3 million.
Wow, someone actually got that. The answer is, it's 3 million years. Yeah, good job, Abs.
Oh my God.
I guess all my efforts are finally paying off. You know, I always knew I could get through to this family if I could just...
For once, your mother had the right idea.
Did you just mute him?
Yes. I mean, how he thinks your random guess can reflect well on him, I don't know. Looks like he's finished.
Yeah, hang on a minute, guys. I think I've lost a page. Yeah, just give me a minute.
It was such a lucky guess, wasn't it? I can't believe that. I mean, what are the odds?
Jolly good for you. Well, let's hope your luck doesn't run out, because you're hardly going to know any of them, are you?
Probably not.
All that money your mother spent on your education is the French.
So
Put something down, Abigail, before he moves on.
I'll go with diseases.
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
I believe you.
I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
Scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You've got to think bigger.
Did you see anyone else give?
What happened? Just choose. Please.
It's thallium.
Abby, where have
Nan, we need to talk.
What is it, love?
I know what you did.
I'm lost.
You poisoned Uncle Marcus. You tried to kill him.
Tried?
Yeah. He's gonna survive. We found the antidote in time, so...
You can't prove it.
You really think that we'd be having this conversation if I couldn't? I know everything.
Is he really going to live?
Yeah. It's over, Nan.
You don't understand. I didn't have a choice. I had to protect the family. That's all this has ever been about. Marcus always knew there was more to the story about his dad, my Eddie. But if I didn't act, we wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have anything.
Just tell me the truth. Tell me everything, Nan.
He was going to leave us, my Eddie. He was going to leave me, your Auntie June, your mother. He was going to cut us off. I heard him planning it with her, his other woman. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen. I had to stop him. I had 2 little girls, Abby. They needed a home, they needed money. We deserved it. I hit him over the head. It was nothing but rage. I don't know if I even wanted to kill him. Maybe I did. One blow was enough. I panicked. You've got to understand, I was only thinking of your mother, of your Auntie June.
So you killed their father.
He was going to take everything from us.
Where is Grandad?
I weighted him down and pushed him into the lake. That bloody fishing lake he loved so much.
He let us play in that lake.
I told the girls and Marcus the same story, that he killed himself. We told everyone else that he'd gone missing, the fishing accident. We had to protect the family name. The past few years, Marcus has been obsessed with finding the truth for that damn autobiography he's writing. But if he found out, everything I did to protect this family would be for nothing. When your sister told me about Bradley's poisons, I nearly laughed. It was so simple. I took them both on the morning of the meeting and waited for my chance. Your Auntie June's ever so clumsy, particularly when you give her a little shove in the back. She dropped that candle straight onto Marcus. It went better than I'd planned. I was hoping for a distraction, to get it into his drink, but your mum picked it up and threw it over him. I rushed to the first aid box and poured the poison onto the wound dressing. I don't know which poison I actually used. It was the only one I could get the lid off. You'd think in this day and age they'd make things like that easier for people with arthritis, wouldn't you? Bradley had told Lottie that the poisons were slow-acting but deadly. So, when I watched Marcus walk out of your Auntie June's house with that dressing still on his hand, I knew it was over. At least I thought I did. Seems Marcus isn't that easy to kill after all. Thanks to you.
Oh my God.
Don't think I don't regret everything I did. I've lived with the pain of it every day since. That's why I've kept this. So I'd never forget what I did. What I did to him.
That's what you used to kill Grandad.
No one ever noticed the dark stain on the base. I loved him so much. I know Marcus will never forgive me. But it wasn't just me and the girls Eddie was leaving, it was Marcus too. Every time Eddie looked at Marcus, all he could see was Marcus's mother. He loved her more than he ever loved me. But it was Marcus who drove him away. That's why he had to move and start again. I know Marcus will never believe me, but if I didn't do what I did, he would have nothing too.
Abby.
I have to go.
Abby? Wait.
Abby,
Oh my God, are you okay?
I just talked to the doctor. She said it's going to take a long time before I feel like myself again, but I am going to live because of you.
You're not going to believe this, but Nan, she just confessed to everything.
She did? Damn, I wish I had that on tape. We've got a lot of evidence, but what we need is irrefutable proof.
I know what we can do.
What?
We need to search the lake.
Dad's lake? Why? What's in there? Jesus, that's where she put him. So she really did it.
Sorry.
Hey, listen, don't apologize, Abby. You found the truth. Now look, I am gonna send you some money. Book the first flight out of there you can. Come see me. You're not gonna wanna be around them for this next little bit.
There's one last thing I need to do.
Just tell us what she said, Mum.
I can tell you.
Abby?
These are the last words I'm gonna say to any of you.
Oh, what makes you think we give a flying monkey's rat's
Auntie
ass?
June, let's start with you. I know that you've been through a lot in your life, and I might even feel sorry for you if you weren't such a vindictive, cruel bully. I've always wanted to say this to you. I hate you. I hate you.
Hey, Abs, that is not cool, okay?
Toby, how nice of you to volunteer to go next. What can I say about you? Nothing, because there is nothing to you. You are a self-obsessed personality vacuum and a parasite. You follow tragedy around the globe and still somehow manage to make it about you. Like if I lost my entire village to a devastating earthquake, you would still be the worst thing to ever happen to me. And Bradley, I might as well complete the set. You're not actively terrible, but you just really, really creep me out.
Thanks.
Abby, I don't know what you think.
Mum, I spent my whole life trying to live up to whatever it was that you expected from me, but the truth is, you never wanted anything from me. You wanted to be better than me, I think just so that no matter what, you could tell yourself that I will never be good enough for you. I wish I had the courage to say this a long time ago. Fuck you.
Oh! Oh my God, Abby. Oh God, am I next?
Lottie, you're messed up and really shallow, really, really shallow, but I don't think it's entirely all your fault. So just give me some time and I'll text you.
Okay. Awesome.
And by the way, Nan is a murderer. I'll let her fill you in on the details.
Nan?
Wait, what?
Son, what's she talking about?
What's going on?
Don't worry, I know a good lawyer.
Do I get a speech too?
Listen, just don't go getting yourself poisoned again, okay?
I'll take that. I like this new Abby.
Yeah, me too.